Hey everyone, it's 604 Comics here. I've got a very special video to share with all you guys today. A little while back, I got a message from my really good friend, belcomicgirl, and she had mentioned that she had a couple of comics that she wanted to send my way. It was going to be the Catwoman and Batgirl issues from Death of the Family, so I gave her my address, and she sent those comics my way. When I got to the post office to pick up the package, I realized that, wait a second, this is way more than just a couple of comics. And sure enough, belcomicgirl went out of her way and was super generous, and instead of just 2 comics, she sent me a huge stack of comics here. So that is what she sent. So thank you so much, belcomicgirl, for being so generous and being such an awesome person. She sent all these comics, and she also sent these trading cards, Women of Marvel Series 2 trading cards. I'm not sure if I did a video about it, but I think I might have posted some pictures on my Twitter account. I was fawning about these cards, but my store didn't have any individual packs, so I wasn't able to buy any, but belcomicgirl must have read my mind, and she knew that I wanted these cards, so she sent me these cards. So big, huge thanks to one of the most awesome people that I've met through YouTube, belcomicgirl. So let's just start off with the little note she sent. She also sent me a Green Lantern power ring. I know that she loves her Green Lanterns. She says, Mr. 604 Comics, here are the 2 comics I said I would send you, Batgirl and Catwoman number 13s. I sent a couple of other things along. I hope you enjoy. Thanks as always for all your kindness and awesomeness, your friend belcomicgirl. And like I said, this is more than just a couple of additional comics. So thank you so much, Belle, for this awesome RAOK package, Random Act of Kindness. You are just too awesome for words. So I'm going to go ahead and show you guys all these comics I got. I haven't actually looked through these. I unboxed it because I had to cross the border with it, but I left it just like that, so they're all backing board side up, so I don't know what they are. But first, let's go take a look at these awesome, sweet cards. Kind of excited to take a look at these cards here. I can just get it open. So here we see, let's take a look at this one here. Women of Marvel Series 2 trading cards, 1 colored sketch card per box. It's got a nice card there. On the back, we have some Marvel Woman. All these cards are Marvel Woman. Ooh, Scarlet Witch. So she sent, there's a Valkyrie card here, and you can see that the edges are erased. Front art by Chris Baccello. So she sent all these cards. I'm just going to take them out, and there are just like a ton of cards here. We got Scarlet Witch here. And then on the back, we got a little bio. So there's, like I said, a ton of cards. X-23, Pixie, Dagger. I could spend like an hour just going through all these cards, and I probably will do that once I post this video. Look at all these cards and then check out all the back and read all about them. Caretaker, I've never heard of this character before. First appearance, Ghost Rider. So, okay, anyways. Yeah, so those are all the cards from the Woman of Marvel. I'm not sure if this is the entire collection, but I will find out, because I'll be looking at all these cards individually. But what you guys want to see are the comics. Actually, you want to see everything, because Belle is such an awesome person. So this is a big stack of comics, so it might take a while, so bear with me, and let's go and see what she sends. I'm going to just throw a bunch on the screen there for better viewing. Alright, so the first comic she sent me is Rogue, issue number 1. So this is, I guess, from the 90s, first issue collector's item, as all the issues were from the 90s. and it's got the foil cover there. I'm not sure if it comes across, but it's a really nice cover there with Rogue. Not familiar with that signature, but sweet cover nonetheless. So there we go. We have Rogue. Next we have Grimm Fairy Tales issue number 63. This is part 9 of 12 of the Dream Eater saga. Belle knows, and I'm sure everyone else knows, that I am infatuated with Zenescope and all the Grimm Fairy Tale books. And she picked this one up for me and sent it my way. So this is number 63. And there's another one on the back. Grimm Fairy Tales issue number 30. Can't remember what that story was. I didn't start collecting the Grimm Fairy Tales until about issue 65, so I don't have some of the earlier ones, so anytime I can get one of those, it is greatly appreciated. So there's that. Next we have, this is Batman issue number 713. Got a cool looking cover there with Batman Bruce Wayne, Batman Dick Grayson, Red Robin, Damian. So there's Batman 713. Next we have Batgirl 24. This is a sweet cover. Really like the art on this cover. I think this is the last issue of this series. This is the Batgirl with Stephanie Brown. Stephanie Brown is coming into the New 52 world, starting with issue number 3 from Batman Eternal. So people are going to look forward to that. I think I want to try to collect this run. There's not too many issues for Batgirl. Like I said, it might be just 24, 25 issues. And it should be pretty easy to collect. And I actually did like the series. I did enjoy Stephanie Brown as Batgirl. So there we go. Next we have Midnight Nation, issue number 10. This is by J. Michael Straczynski from Tall Cow Universe. Not sure what this series is about. I haven't heard of it before. But that is what the cover looks like. Joe's Comics. So there's that. And then, oh, here's another. This is Avengers, issue number 283, Assault on Olympus. Got She-Hulk comic over there, who is coincidentally coming out with her own series this month, written by Charles Soule. I'm going to be picking that one up for sure. On the back we have Avengers issue number 283. So I guess this is part of that storyline with Olympus. Don't have a lot of these older issues, so that's pretty cool. Look at that hair on She-Hulk. There's that. And then the next batch of comics, let's see if I can fit it on there. We have Ninjak, issue number 1 from Valiant. Again with the foil cover, foil reflective cover. I didn't read any of the Valiant series when they first came out, and I haven't read Ninjak in the new Valiant relaunch, so I'm not familiar with the character. I'm assuming it's about a ninja, and anything ninja is awesome. Right? See? Ninja plus pirate equals awesome. What a smooth segue. So that was Ninjak issue number 1. Next comic we have is Thanos Rising, Scotty Young Baby Variant, issue number 1. This is written by, I believe, Jason Aaron. A lot of people were saying that this was a pretty good miniseries. I didn't read it, but I've got the issue now, so I can read issue number 1, and I'll probably try to catch up once Thanos Rising comes onto Marvel Unlimited, which is a really dope service, by the way. It's a cute cover there. Oops. Next we have, Just that. Next we have here we go. So these are the comics that Belle said she was going to send to me. We have Batgirl, issue number 13, Death of the Family Prologue. So this is the newsstand variant without the Joker die cut cover. And I kind of like it a little bit better because it shows Barbara Gordon and it's not obscured by Joker's face. I think Greg Capullo did a really nice job with all these covers of all the different characters. And this is definitely one of my favorites, Batgirl. And this one should be Catwoman, issue number 13. Again, this is the newsstand variant with no die cut cover. This has Selena Kyle's face, which is pretty sexy with the cat goggles. And those were the two that Belle had told me she was going to send me. And all of this was just bonus, bonus, bonus. And next we have Aquaman, issue number 1. This is first print. This is the first print of Aquaman issue number 1 from the New 52. I have a copy of this one, but it never hurts to have additional number 1 issues, especially from the New 52. This has been a decent series so far. I didn't read too much of it. I think I read the first 6 issues and then I picked up Throne of Atlantis crossover, but from what I read, I enjoyed it. I didn't continue with it, but it's definitely trade-worthy. Next comic we have is Cyber Force issue number 2 from Top Cow Universe, Top Cow Entertainment. I picked up a few of these. These were some of the free issues, but I never did get around to reading them. But that is what the cover looks like. And the next one we have is Wolverine and Jubilee. This is a variant cover of issue number 1. There you go. I read the miniseries and I enjoyed it. I really liked the relationship between Wolverine and Jubilee. And I think Stuart Immonen doing the writing. I don't think it's Stuart Immonen. But whoever was writing it, I think did a good job capturing that relationship. So there's Wolverine and Jubilee. The cool cover there. The next batch of comics we have is, let's see, we have Don't Fall. We have Ballistic, issue number 1 from Black Mask. I'm not familiar with this series, but it looks like Butch there's got a alien-looking gun. So that'll be interesting to flip through and see what that's all about. Next up we have Captain Atom, another number 1 issue from the New 52 from DC's relaunch. This is a cover by Art Germ, if you couldn't tell. I think this was one of the series that was cancelled early on. I don't think it made it very far. So I don't know too much about the character. I haven't read it. Don't know his backstory. So maybe I'll learn something from reading this number 1 issue. Next up we have, this one looks like it's upside down. We have Invincible Returns, I think. It's a number 1 issue. Don't recall this one, but Invincible has been a really good series. I read the first 7 hardcover trades and I just really enjoy it. It's different, but it's still like the superhero type of thing. And if you are interested, you should go check it out because I believe issue number 111 is coming up pretty soon, and they're saying it's like a really good jumping on point for people. So Go check it out, Invincible by Robert Kirkman, writer of Walking Dead. Next we have, I think this is another upside down one. This is All New Soulfire, issue number 1 from Aspen Comics. This is one of their 10 for 10 releases, issue number 1 for $1. I didn't pick this one up. Didn't really know too much about it, but I can check it out now. Next we have Liberator, issue number 1 from Black Mask. I think I've heard something about this comic. I think the premise of this is some vigilantes or anarchy group. They go and free animals that are trapped or caged up and used for testing of some sort. I think that's what the series is about. So that should be interesting, considering I own a pet. But that's Liberator, issue number 1. Next issue we have is another number 1 from the New 52 relaunch. This is DC Universe Presents Dead Man. I thought about picking this one up because I was reading Brightest Day before the New 52 relaunch, and Dead Man Boston Brown was heavily featured in the Brightest Day series, so I thought about picking this one up, but it wasn't a full-on Dead Man series. This was like an anthology type of thing where the first few issues would deal with Dead Man and then it would go on to the next. So didn't pick it up, but Belle sent this to me, so I'm gonna check it out now. It's really sweet cover too, though. I'm not exactly sure who did the art on this, but it's looking pretty scary. Next we have another number 1 from the New 52. This is Resurrection Man. Don't know much about it. I think the story with this guy is that every time he dies, he gets resurrected, hence the title. So I'll check that out. Written by Dan Abnett. And I think this was one of the series that was cancelled pretty early on as well. Next we have Neil Adams' Batman Odyssey. It's got Batman there on the cover with Dead Man and looks like Joker hanging onto his arm or something. This looks pretty interesting. It's a really nice cover there. And I'm not sure when this got released, whether this was part of the New 52 or not. It doesn't have that logo there. It's a miniseries, Batman Odyssey, but it's Batman, so it's got to be good. And the last batch of comics we have. Belle, you sent me a ton of comics. This is going to be a super, super long video, but I appreciate it so much. We have All-Star Western issue number 1. This is the Jonah Hex relaunch for the New 52. Wasn't too familiar with the character of Jonah Hex, but looks like this takes place in Old Western Gotham. This is still ongoing as of right now, so it must be good. Next we have Marvel. We have Daredevil, the Man Without Fear. This is issue number 270. Guest starring the Amazing Spider-Man. Introducing the Macabre Menace of Blackheart. So it looks like a debut of a new character. So this must be worth a lot of money. But it's Daredevil. Enjoying the Mark Waid run, which is ending pretty soon, so I might be interested in checking out some of the older stuff. So there's Daredevil, the Man Without Fear, issue number 270. Next we have Red She-Hulk, issue number 62. That's a nice Nice cover there. I'm not sure who does this cover, but I'm trying to find a name on here. But in any case, Red She-Hulk was a very short-lived Marvel now renaming of a current series, Red Hulk, and I enjoyed it for its short limited run. So I might try to pick up some of those issues, but this is Red She-Hulk issue number 62, and we have Wolverine and the X-Men issue number 24. This is Wolverine Kissing Storm. This is also written by Jason Aaron, who does Thor and Thanos Rising. I didn't get into the Wolverine and the X-Men series, so I don't have this one, but interested to check that out and see what that cover's all about. And finally, the last issue in the huge package that Belle sent me is The Activity by Nathan Edmondson, art by Mitch Gerards. So that is what it looks kind of a spy agency espionage type of thing. This guy looks like Robert Redford. So there you go. Image title, issue number 1. So there we go. Ton of comics that Belle Comic Girl sent me. Again, I can't thank you enough, Belle, for sending me all these cool comics and all these awesome cards. Psylocke, sweet. Red She-Hulk, Rogue. See, I told you I could look at all these cards forever. But Belle, you are awesome. You are an amazing friend, and I'm so glad that I met you. And I'm gonna have to think of something really spectacular to repay you for all this kindness that you sent me. This is 604 Comics. Thank you all for watching this great video, and yeah, leave some comments down below, and just I hope you let Belle know that she's just an amazing, generous person. And I will see you guys later. Thanks for watching, guys. Take care and have a great night. Bye.